As if I've been muted that whole freaking time. As if this bloody game week and night cannot get any worse. I even clicked the button to unmute it. And it didn't unmute. Stupid software. Stupid Mane. Stupid game. It's just not going well, lads. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. This stream is going to be a bit shorter than normal. Not because it was just an awful game week. You know that I don't hide away from awful game weeks. But obviously the game week's not done yet, for one. And two, I wasn't going to plan on streaming just because obviously we got another kind of whole week before the next game week as well. So it's just going to be a short one. I thought I'd come on, talk about Liverpool, talk about Mane. Oh, I was laughing so much when it happened. Genuinely laughing. I just thought, I can't believe that. I was watching it and I saw him start to hobble a bit. I thought, nah, this can't be happening. And then the commentators mentioned it. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, are you serious? So yeah, the week has gone rubbish. I've not even got the sponsor and stuff up for this one. This is going to be a short one. We're just going to cry together. Unless you had Firmino, unless you had Jordan Henderson, unless you had Trent Alexander-Arnold, unless you had... No, that's it, actually. That's the only players that did anything. But Wolves are great. I think... Let me bring the team up, right? Because just, yeah. This is the team. What a load of rubbish. It couldn't have gone any worse. Double clean sheet went, which to be fair, I did think if they was going to lose it, it was going to be this game. Traore was immense. Made even worse by the fact I sold him for a hit. I don't know. I think I'm just making too many rash decisions. I mean, they were playing Liverpool, to be fair, but I think it was a bit of fear of missing out with Grealish, and obviously he didn't come through. If he had, obviously, this is just a bit of hindsight as well. But I even mentioned on the stream that Traore was more than 5 points per game over the last 7. And he was an enabler, and they had good fixtures coming soon, and that people in the chat were mentioning they'd done well against bigger teams as well. So I really, no need to take the hit. I should have just saved it, but whatever, it's done now. Kelly in for Ings, that went well too. Did Traore hit the post? I don't think he hit the post, but there was a good save from him basically. He's rapid. It is insane, his pace. But yeah, double defence was rubbish. But to be fair, I can't really complain about the double defence because it's given me a bit more money to play with next week. And Salah, as yet, hasn't done anything. The only problem is every chance that Mane misses the next game now, and Salah doesn't. Of course, Salah's not going to miss it. So the news on Mane is it's a precautionary hamstring. So they brought him off obviously as a precaution, so he didn't make it any worse. But a few people are kind of saying that he's ill as well, so I don't know what the actual diagnosis is. The next game is 6 days. 6 days. It was a full week. I think it's a full week actually, isn't it? Thursday to Thursday. Is it Thursday today? It is. I know, Thursday to Wednesday. Okay, so it's 6 days. So we'll have to see what happens there. 1 point triple captain. I was honestly, I even tweeted and I went on Instagram. I was genuinely laughing. I just thought it was funny, not getting more than 3 points from a triple captain, and then Mane going off in the first half. What? You just can't. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? You just can't. I don't know. Predict that. Predict's not the word I'm looking for. But you just. What can you do? You'd expect Liverpool to mostly play. Both the same 11 basically. You can't write it. There you go. Legislate, yeah, write it. Digest, not digest with that. Make it up, yeah. You can't make it up. I don't know. One of those things. You can't account for it. It all makes sense. So yeah, you just you can't account for that, like you said. But he might be back, and look, at the end of the day, he might score a brace in the next game, and Salah might blank again. In which case, I'll be absolutely loving it. But right now, it feels pretty bad. It's looking like a red arrow. It almost feels... I'm sure it's not season over just yet. Still got the wild card. Still got plenty more double game weeks to kind of go through. But the rank is down 100k or something already. It is not looking good at all. So yeah, Mane, absolutely fair. And obviously, Vardy might be injured as well, although apparently that's not a hamstring either. that is a glute issue apparently, so he might be back. But I'm probably going to sell him anyway. Like at this point, like I said on the last stream, I don't want to like go into full destruction mode. But at the same time, nothing's working. It feels like nothing's working. So I'm tempted just to go Vardy to Aubameyang just because. No like massive reason to go Aubameyang. He's just back, been rested, got some pretty good fixtures. Just going to go for it probably. If Mane's injured, then I think Mane to Salah seems to be a pretty easy move, to be honest. Mane injury was a muscle tweak. Yeah, I mean, look, we'll have to see what happens. Pope. Oh my God, selling Pope for Fabianski, who got injured, and then Fabianski to McCarthy. Who, to be fair, he got a clean sheet this week, so I can't complain too much. But Pope has just gone up to like second in the goalkeeper standings this week. Jimenez keeps delivering. You've already done that move before the Barca news and Mane injury. Yeah, I mean, I've got a bit of money to play with, so I'm not in a rush to do Vardy to Aubameyang. And I guess if there was more injuries somewhere else, I might not do it. But that's pretty much what I'm looking to do. Vardy to Aubameyang. I don't think I've owned Aubameyang this season. He's got like 17 returns in 22 games, so he's pretty. What's the word? I can't think. Reliable. I got a business cat in Slack. Turn your mic on. I know I've done it now. The annoying thing is, like, in this software, it must like, if I unmute the mic while I play the video intro, then you can hear me click and stuff and probably breathe. So if I'd wait, I had it moused over the mute and I clicked it, and it still didn't come off. So I want to go back to the other software. It's much better, but it doesn't work. Consistent, yeah. Like I can't speak. I'm shook. And then the funny thing was, this is why like having a kid you just laugh when you have a kid sometimes. So he's checking his team. Bearing in mind he rarely checks his team, mostly because he asked me to do it, and he usually asks me like when we're halfway through the current game week, and it's like Sunday or Saturday or whatever. And I just think like we'll just wait to do it later in the week, and then we both forget. So he's checking his team, and he notices that Kiko Femenia is injured, and he's annoyed about it. And I'm sat there with triple captain Mane. So, that was also quite funny. But yeah, in terms of this game week, I mean, it's just been awful. I'm trying to remember what the hell happened. Villa scored 2 goals with no Grealish involvement. Frustrating. Brighton only scored 1 goal. Bournemouth apparently back to their best now. It was only Brighton, I guess, at home as well. But Morpay could have scored. Great save from Ramsdale. Pretty decent save for the second one as well, though it was kind of straight at him. Southampton clean sheet, which was nice, but Ings obviously got rested and came on for the 1-pointer. Calvert-Lewin scoring again, probably the one to go for. Missed penalty for Man City. I think it would have been a Mahrez assist. Save for Henderson, so another goalkeeper who's done really well in the last 2 weeks. And then Leicester, Vardy going off injured, and Maddison getting nothing again. Soyuncu conceding. It was just rubbish. And then Man United lost as well. So all in all, it was a rubbish game week. He's only doing that so as to not rub it in. No. He's been rubbing it in. He likes you to lie in basically when you take him to bed. Basically because he wants more time to not have to sleep. And I said, no, come on, it's late. You're going to bed. And he said, come on, give me a hug. That'll get rid of your depression about triple captain Mane. But he was laughing. So he was basically rubbing it in. I can't believe. It was just when he started hobbling. Okay, what else? What other stuff are we want to talk about? That's not Mane for like the next minute. How long have we been on for? 13 minutes. Not very long at all. Deeney, highest expected goals in the last 5 games, near essential. So I actually have a video coming out tomorrow, a watch list video. And Deeney's not on it actually, but I do mention him in the video because it's a bit harsh. But there's basically loads of cheap strikers that are doing well. So Calvert-Lewin, but the fixtures they're really not great for him. Like if you've got him, obviously you're going to keep him. But he's got Watford away, which is tough right now. Crystal Palace at home. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Could be some goals. And then he plays like 6 top 6 teams in the next 7. Like either former top 6 teams and basically Leicester. I think the only non-top 6 team, the only traditional top 6 team that he doesn't play is Man City, and he plays Leicester instead. So it's pretty It's pretty tough for Calvert-Lewin. Dean looks good. Fixtures are pretty mixed. And then you got Wood as well. His underlying stats are good. Wood's underlying stats always seem to be good. And I think from the video, he has scored 10 goals in like 1,800 minutes. Deeney has played 1,100 and scored 5. So Wood has scored double, but not played double the amount of minutes, which doesn't necessarily mean too much because obviously some players come off early, miss games for injury and stuff. I didn't double check all that, but Wood again looking good, and their fixtures are okay, Burnley's. So he might be worth a look too. But basically, there's loads of cheap striker options. If there was more big hitters in midfield that I wanted, I would maybe even think about going 3 super cheap. Not super cheap, but like Ings, Wood, Jimenez, something like that. Barnes is the real deal. I love Harvey Barnes. Looking good. We weren't going to take Vardy out for money. Looks too good. Yeah. Did Jesus, penalty miss, put his minutes in jeopardy? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think necessarily. I mean, Aguero's going to get plenty of minutes anyway, right? 11 differentials to bring in. I mean, 11 differentials at the top of my head. It seems unlikely that's going to happen right now. As I tweeted earlier, though, Game Week 1 was fun. What are we getting Game Week 1? 89 points. Good times. Looking forward to Game Week 1 next year. You're in trouble when Dendoncker is the most stable member of your squad. I don't know. Madison's consistently getting me 2 or 3 points, so that's good. The thing is, I don't even, if I put... Hang on, let me get... If I put my team... Right, so this is the team for next week. So let's consider a wild card, right? And let's not consider it from who we would bring in right now, but let's consider it from... And let's pretend that Mane is going to be fit, just for now. Okay? So, McCarthy, yes, they're playing Liverpool, but I'm not really too worried about getting rid of him because obviously he's 4.3 million. And longer term, they've got good fixtures. Same with Ings. So him and Ings not going. Grealish I've only just brought in. I mean, would I go back to Traore? Maybe, but it is Bournemouth, so I'd probably just keep Grealish for now. De Bruyne, not convinced I want to lose him just yet, although I have talked about it enough, but not going to get rid of him. The 3 Liverpool obviously stay for their fixture run. Yes, if Mane's injured, maybe he moves to Salah, but ultimately those 3 stay. I don't think I'm going to go Mane and Salah anyway. Lundstram, as long as he hasn't completely lost his place, he's fine to play for the next kind of 4 or 5 weeks as well. And then so it's only really Vardy, who I don't think he's a must sell, but I would like to sell him, I think, for Aubameyang. And more pay, of course, to Deeney, Wood, basically any other cheap strikers. He's just not putting the ball in the net, even if he was unlucky in the last game. So there's not a huge amount of issues with my team. And in terms of who I would definitely bring in, I don't think that, obviously I would change my bench a bit probably. The likes of Kelly, he came off around 60-ish minutes. Is Ward now going to be back and taking that spot week in, week out? Then Donker, whatever, he's bench player. But he could be someone else. Martinelli, Greenwood could go 3-5-2. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I need a wild card. But I feel like I do at the same time when I look at my rank and it's going down again. And of course, there is also the caveat that the game week is not over yet. So who knows what might happen. Maybe they get double clean sheet. Maybe Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold will absolutely smash it. Maybe Mane will be back and he'll smash it too. Should have kept Rico and sold Kelly. Yeah, you're right. I should have. And he almost scored as well. He was very close to scoring. Rico, that is. Why assume Bournemouth haven't turned the corner? I'm not assuming they haven't, I don't think. You just don't know, do you? It's one game against Brighton at home. So it's very hard to say whether they've turned the corner or not. It's going to get them a massive bout of confidence, though. Oh, no way. Has he said that? Hang on. I need to get that quote to see if... Let's have a look. Where's that quote from? Shrewsbury, West Ham, Southampton, that's tough. We have to find different solutions games. Let's work on that. And that's probably without Sadio. Where did he say that? Oh, he didn't say that. Hang on. Oh, that's just such a killer. 1 point triple captain. Oh, scout. Oh my god. Well, maybe I'm keeping Vardy and getting Getting oh, they have said that as well. Oh Jesus, no, that's not bait. That is the quote. Sunday is Shrewsbury, Wednesday West Ham, Saturday Southampton. That's tough. We have to find different solutions for the games. Let's work on that, and that's probably without Sadio Mane. Let's work on that, and we will see. Okay, so if that's the case, if Mane is not fit for Southampton, I'm bringing Salah in 100%. Not even going to give it a second thought. I'm going to bring in Salah for Mane, and I'm going to take a hit and do Vardy to Aubameyang. I just don't care. I think I'm going to do it because I want a captain. Although it is Southampton, I guess it could be defensively amazing, but that is gutting. Like 1 point. Typing is rapid. Yeah, I can type pretty quick. I can't play FPL well, but I can type quick. All right, let's see what else we got. Like I said, this is only going to be a short stream, so we're going to finish it up soon. People are so devastated by what happened tonight that you've not even complained that there's no polls. He's not going to risk him with a lead. Yeah, no, exactly. I think, yeah, this season is a train wreck. For me, it is. I mean, there's plenty of people doing well, of course. But yeah, this absolutely sucks. But at least it makes my transfers very easy. Like, I'm not carrying Mane. And to be honest, if I could have gone just for one, I probably would have gone Salah anyway. Not that he did anything tonight, but it'd be nice to have him back. Bit like an Egyptian comfort blanket. Exactly, there's no polls. Who cares? Job done. Although it would have been, if I was a Salah owner, I would have been so frustrated tonight. Like, his selfishness is just, it's too great sometimes. There's a few times he should have just passed instead. And like that chance he didn't take when Mane played the ball in. Devastated about a Liverpool player while wearing a Man United shirt. I know, but like, it's FPL, you know? We're only talking from an FPL point of view. Like, if Liverpool had lost the game, I would not have been worried in the slightest. Plus, they've already won the league, so who cares about what they do? It's not like Man United are catching them anytime soon. Klopp can bench Salah next Wednesday. Nah, he's not going to bench Salah. If Mane's out, he's not going to bench Salah as well. I mean, he could, of course, but I don't think he's going to do it. Next year, you'll triple captain Aguero in a double against Burnley and Newcastle at home, and he'll get stuck in traffic and miss the game. Like, seriously, like, what can I do with the triple captain? Like, fair enough. First year, played it on. I think there's only been 4. Right? I think this is the 4th year. Has it, or has it been 5? So Andy, did we triple? I think I always say this every year. Did I triple captain Duffy last year? Is that a thing that happened? Did we actually triple captain him, or did I just captain him? I can't remember. You guys remember? Yeah, but did we triple captain him last year? Did I triple captain him? Duffy captained, but not tripled. Oh no, just Shane Duffy captain. Okay, it wasn't triple. Yeah, so has there only been 4 then? Because I'm trying to remember. There's been 5. So who have I triple captained? Actually, Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll was 1. Yeah. Sané. Okay, that's what I thought Sané was last year. So Andy Carroll, I think, was the first ever one. Then Sterling. Then Sané. And now this year, Mane. So who was the 5th for me? I know the first year, like, Sanchez and Kane absolutely smashed it. And I had it on Andy Carroll in game week 37. Oh. It was Kane. No, I didn't use. I don't think I used it on Kane. Did I use it on Ibra? Son? No, I don't think so. You sure there's been 5? I think there's only been 4. I don't know. I'm not going to go back and look. No, I didn't use it on Aguero. But I think, yeah, it's. I think, well, I can remember those 4. Andy Carroll, fair enough. You use it on Andy Carroll, you deserve everything you get, right? But Sané, Sterling, Mane, and you don't get more than 3 points. Like, whatever. You can't, legislate for that. Legislate, there you go. I could look on my tweets, yeah. No, I wouldn't have captain Atsu, triple captain Atsu. Let's see if I can find out. It's going to take me too long to probably... Oh, hang on. I'm searching wrong. I'm not using Twitter's search function correctly. Oh, it could take ages though. Yeah, I'll do it for next time. Whatever. Andy Carroll, yeah, okay, that was bad. Alright. But Mane, Sterling, Sterling... I don't know. Minamino was disappointing. Yeah, but it's like first game in the league, is it? Or he hasn't had many... games or minutes for Liverpool in the league. Stick or twist on Vardy? I'm probably going to twist, to be honest. What more can go wrong by twisting on Vardy, honestly? Just going to do it. And then really the only player on my team that I'm kind of thinking I really need him is Maddison, but I don't know who I'll get in for him anyway. I'm not really worried about price changes when it comes to Vardy, to be honest, because I've got money to play with. So I'm just gonna let me see if anything else happens first. Is anyone in my team in danger of the transfer window? I don't think so. I mean, there's talk. Like, I want to bring, not in my team, but I want to bring Aubameyang in. And like, there's rumours to go to Barcelona. I think Barcelona, but I mean, it's in the mirror, so I doubt it's a legit thing. Yeah, so I've seen a few people ask this. If like Mane stays your captain now regardless because he played a minute at least in the game week. It doesn't matter if he misses the next one. You don't get your vice captain. It'd be nice to go to Trent Alexander-Arnold for me, but yeah, the good news is there's only like 14 more weeks left, then we're done. We can look forward to next season. Yeah, I mean, Vardy could be, like, bearing in mind, Vardy and Aubameyang could both have blanks in game week 28. So yeah, Aubameyang could go back to Vardy at some point. Because I know Leicester's fixtures do get pretty good after the next three. It's Norwich away, I think, in game week 28. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to go too maverick with a captain this week because... You know, De Bruyne against Spurs, Maddison against Chelsea, Grealish against Bournemouth. It's going to have to be the Liverpool player, I think. Oh, someone tweeted me, by the way, with their triple captaincy. So they triple captain Ibrahimovic. He got 2 points. Duffy got 1 point. So Ibrahimovic went to 6. Duffy went to 3. Pogba for a -1, so he got -3 for that, and Son for a -2, he got -6. I mean, that is just insane. You weren't going to triple captain, but I made you do it. I don't have access to your account, so you must have done it. Alright, people, I think we're going to leave it there. Only 28 minutes. That's actually longer than I thought it was going to be. Look. Shizzle happens in FPL. We will be back. I'll actually be back tomorrow with a video, but otherwise, look how high I can put this mic up. There you go. You can just not see my face now. I will be back with a video tomorrow. I'll be back with all the normal content next week. So yeah, we ain't going anywhere. No matter how badly I keep doing, we'll still be here, and then hopefully we can rectify it next season, I guess. But you never know. There could be... There could still be a green arrow at some point this season. Just might be in game week 38 or something. Might just get into the top 1 million at the end of the season. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will catch you tomorrow, and then next week as normal. Not a stream on Sunday though. See ya.